All right. Think it's working. Good to see you all on this fine Wednesday. Sorry for the late broadcast today. Still had to recover from knocking out that lore video that I published this morning. Cranking out 2 lore videos a week, 2 or more lore videos a week is tricky. But I've got to take advantage of this this moment in time, and so I am. PJ says, I want Fallout lore. Well, you're in the right place, just maybe not at the right time. This is one of the few moments in time that I'm not actively talking about Fallout on the channel. But yeah, I published a Fallout lore video this morning where we talk about the lore of one of the recent creations that were published in the new 4K update to Fallout 4. By the way, if any of you were having problems getting the new items to appear in your game, that came with the latest update. If you were seeing missing textures, missing meshes, floating exclamation marks, or whatever. A couple days ago, Bethesda released a patch that supposedly fixed it, and I went on Twitter and asked if it worked, and many of the viewers says that it did work for them. So, if you have been having that problem, go ahead and update your Fallout 4, and that should solve it. I'm not sure why some of us had that problem and some of us didn't. I didn't. Now, there was a bug. There were a couple of bugs in a number of the quests that came with the Fallout 4 update, but I didn't have that big missing texture and mesh bug. At any rate, I'm working hard on my next lore video, which I'm going to be publishing this weekend. Just like I did last weekend, and cross your fingers that I get it done in time. But yes, I am a little bit late today because I had to burn the midnight oil last night to make my morning deadline. But here I am, ready to do some more Baldur's Gate. That said, it's probably going to be a shorter broadcast today, as I need to meet the kids home from school and get them some dinner on the table. So I'm thinking 2 to 3 hours today, not the usual 4. But here I am, and we're gonna dive on in. We're live on Kick, Twitch, Facebook, and YouTube. Good to see everybody today. If you're watching on Kick, make sure that you follow/subscribe or whatever. I'm only like 20 followers away from becoming an affiliate on Kick, having just joined. So that will be really cool. Good to see Harold J on Facebook. Matana Latan says, when are you going to play Cyberpunk DLC again? Not sure. There are a bunch of new game releases coming out, or releases that are new to the PC at any rate, that I definitely want to cover. So, yeah, it's not high priority right now, but when an opening presents itself, I will dive back in to the Phantom Liberty DLC. Cass Lincoln says, ooh, how did I not know you played Baldur's Gate 3? I don't know. I've been broadcasting this game every week for almost a year now. So I'm not sure how you didn't know that. But here I am, playing Baldur's Gate 3. I'm thinking that with Ghost of Tsushima dropping tomorrow, I may be either swapping out my Baldur's Gate 3 stream or my Horizon Zero or Forbidden West stream with Ghost of Tsushima for a little bit, so we can, step into the game and see what it's like. Because I've only got so much time for streaming, I really do. But it is a game I want to check out. Toby Noble on Facebook says, hey Ox, hope all is well. The wife and I went to update our 5-year-old phones. We ended up with 2 new phones and 5 phone lines. Oh, wow. Toby, that's how they get you. That's how they get you. Remind me not to take you car shopping. Well, hopefully you'll put them all to good use. Matan Zlatan 2000 says, you misspelt the hell out of my name. But thank you for the answer. Looking forward to whenever you play. Thank you, Matan Latin. There you go. Madden Latin. Madden Latin 2000. Hopefully that is more accurate. Madden Latin. And of course, we are live on YouTube, and it's good to see all of the regulars and the members. Ant444, Alt Grendel, Cat5, Clueless in Cali, Pavel Kolarski, The Magic Q, Automatic Beats, Alt Grendel, Mike Manigold, and it's Julian Z with the first super chat of the day. Hi, so happy to see you today. Love the lore vid. Such a cool little quest. What's next? More creations or back to the full story of Fallout 4? That's it for the creations. When Bethesda comes out with new creations for the Creation Club, I will, of course, cover them. But at the moment, my biggest priority is to cover content for the Fallout TV show. And I'm not done. I have a lot more to say about the Fallout TV show. I've got a list of content ideas that I'm currently working through. I do want to get back to the full story of Fallout 4, but I need to take advantage of this moment in time. The show is recently out. People are really excited about it. People are eager and interested in hearing more about it, and this is the time that I need to publish content about the show. And so once I exhaust my ideas for what to say about the show, then I will get back into producing my series on the full story of Fallout 4 and dive right into the next faction that I will cover. So it kind of happened at the right time. The Fallout TV show drops just as I'm about to end my series on the Railroad. So we're at a good pause break. We have covered the full story of Fallout 4. We've completed the game with 2 out of the 4 factions. And now I'm going to take a bit of a break from that to focus on the show, at least season 1 of the show. And then when done with all of that content, we'll move on to continuing with the next faction in the full story of Fallout 4. Alt Grendel says, family first, always Oxhorn. Thank you, Alt Grendel. Family always first. Kyle Howard says, hey, Ox, how are you feeling about finally being able to see Baldur's Gate after 31 broadcasts, lol? I'm excited. I mean, we've been seeing Baldur's Gate in the title screen, like the opening title slide, the menu, and I'm sitting here just every time I start the game, I see this city from a distance, and the game itself is called Baldur's Gate, and I'm like, when will we go to Baldur's Gate? And finally, 31 broadcasts in, we're going to Baldur's Gate. So I'm excited. Can't wait to move forward. Demos on Kick says, hi, Ox in chat. Hey there, Demos. Gomer216 says, good afternoon, Ox. Hope today is treating you well. Thank you, Gomer. Today is treating me very well. I'm happy to be live. Chuck Wynn on YouTube says, I really enjoyed your Starfield lore videos. Do you intend to continue them? Also, what is personal opinion on Starfield? Did you enjoy it? I did enjoy it. My personal opinion on Starfield is that there's a lot of good there. There's a lot of mediocre there as well. It's a good game. It's not a great game. And that, I think, is the frustration of many Bethesda fans who were expecting a great game. There are parts of the game that are great, but if you look at everything about the game and judge it as a whole, it's a good game. It's just not a great game. So there are many frustrating things about the gameplay. They did recently release a new update today, just a few hours ago, a patch for Starfield, which includes better local maps, better surface maps, and a bunch of other stuff. You can now decorate the interior of your ships, which was like mind-boggling that they didn't allow you to do that until now. I can't believe they published the game with a system that allowed you to decorate your settlements or your colonies, but you couldn't decorate your ships. Not only that, but every time you made a change to your ship, the ship automatically decorated itself and took all of the previous decorations and put them into your cargo hold, which increased your scrap limit. Right? It was insane. Like they were punishing you for making any modification to your ship whatsoever, because if you did, you then had to go through your entire cargo hold to get rid of all of the scrap and junk that the game automatically generated and then dumped into your inventory. Otherwise, you'd be encumbered. It was insane. Now, I don't know if they actually fixed that part of the game, but at least you can decorate your ships now, and presumably it doesn't destroy all of your decorations the next time you add, I don't know, a bathroom to your ship. So hopefully that's part of shipbuilding is fixed. And that was just one of the many things about Starfield that kept it from being great. But it was still really good. I enjoyed the story in particular. I mean, there's parts of the story I didn't like. I didn't like the whole Unity aspect of the storytelling. It is an interesting thought, but it's an interesting thought. Probably something I would have enjoyed reading in a book, not something I want to play in a game, because it robs. I mean, it kind of robs you of any meaning to your actions. It puts you in a Groundhog Day. And you find yourself as Bill Murray in this Groundhog Day universe. And no matter what you do, it doesn't really matter, because just step into the Unity and start all over again. Which makes you feel like there's no purpose for what you do. Like what you do ultimately doesn't matter anymore. And human life has so little value. So that's kind of, frustrating to learn that that's the ultimate answer to the universe and everything. It's not 42, it's Unity. But aside from that, the characters, I enjoyed so many of the characters. There were so many wonderful things about the game. And I hope that they can address some of those issues. There are some fundamental issues with Starfield that are baked into the storytelling of the universe that won't ever be changed, which I have a little bit of a problem with. But there's so much good about the game that I do hope they improve it. I hope more people play it, and I do hope they come out with a sequel. Odyssey Haynes says, "Hey, Ox in chat, really enjoying the Fallout 4 lore vids." Thanks, Odyssey Haynes. Many more to come. Nathan R. says, "Nothing really to say, just thanks for all you do." Well, thank you so much, Nathan R. Thank you for continuing to watch. Super Oxhorn fan is there on Kick. Hey there, Super Oxhorn fan. So good to see you, my friend. Super Oxhorn fan says, "I found it funny that you couldn't decorate your ships either." Yeah, it was... I just can't imagine. I'm sure it's something they wanted to do, but I'm surprised they didn't prioritize it. I'm surprised they said, yeah, well, we would love to do it, but the rest of the game is so cool. I'm sure fans won't mind. I'm sure fans won't mind that after building their big, beautiful ships, they can't decorate them. I'm sure that's not going to be a problem. Like, who sat down and said that in a roundtable conversation? And everyone went, yeah, you're probably right. They won't even notice. But that's the way it is in game development. You've got, priorities, and you've got deadlines. You've got to sacrifice this in order to get that, and you just hope that you pick the right things to axe that doesn't piss off the community. Sparrow says, "Holy moly, 4 years member. Can you keep playing Baldur's Gate 3? Oh, Sparrow. I mean, I've been playing for, God, I don't know how long now. 31 weeks, however long that is. I'm enjoying Baldur's Gate 3, and I definitely want to continue playing. I don't know how long I'll be able to play. But we'll keep playing for the foreseeable future. Nebula says, "I hope you get a cameo in Fallout 6. Well deserved." So not Fallout 5? You think I should skip the next game and get a cameo in Fallout 6? So you're saying I need to live for 20 more years to be able to step into this cameo role? Well, Nebula, I hope you're right. I hope in 20 years I'm still around and I can have a cameo in Fallout 6. That would be lovely. Thank you, Nebula. Man of Warb says, "My new outfit for the Soul Survivor is now going to be the ballistic weaved mechanist armor and a black decapitalist hat with ballistic weave. Isn't that cool? All the new hats that we get from the All Hallows Eve creation, except ballistic weave, including the felt hat, the jack-o'-lanterns, and the decapitalist cardboard boxes. It's hilarious." But they look so great. So that's going to be a fun outfit. You'll have to take some screenshots and show me on Twitter. Laura says, "Afternoon Ox, saw your vid today. Love the robot and the drunk guy voices. I love HFW, Horizon Forbidden West, and Baldur's Gate 3. Don't want to lose either. Wah. Well, yeah, but maybe you'll love Ghost of Tsushima too. You don't know. Maybe you're going to think it's the best thing ever. But don't worry, we're not losing any of them. We're temporarily postponing them while we explore new releases. Maybe I'll only play Ghost of Tsushima for one broadcast. Who knows? Maybe I'll just give up on it because I don't like it, or maybe I'll finish it later after we finish one of these other really long games that we've decided to tackle. Who knows? We'll see what happens. Susan C. says, first time catching a Baldur's Gate 3 live that I can actually watch. Hey, Susan. Well, you came just in time. We just started. Levartation on Kick says, more people need to watch here. Thank you, Levartation. People are coming in and subscribing, getting me past that affiliate marker. Thank you so much, everybody. Theft78 on Kick says, follow you now. Thank you, Theft. Julian Z says, well then, I can't wait to see more Fallout TV show vids. Thank you very much, Julian Z. Many more to come. Susan C. became a gold ox. Thank you, Susan C. And Alt Grendel says, another game suggestion for your children, Little Kitty, Big City. Little Kitty, Big City, huh? Let's see if we can Google this one. And it's on Steam. Very positive. Published May 9th of this year. You're a curious little kitty with a big personality on an adventure to find your way back home. Explore the city, make new friends with stray animals, wear delightful hats, of course, and leave more than a little chaos in your wake. After all, isn't that what cats do best? It is. My daughter would definitely love this game. My son might as well. He does like cute things, and he loves animals. He's getting to that age, though, where he likes FPSs. He found this game on Roblox. Whoa. Oh, hold on. A video started autoplaying. Anyway, he found this game on Roblox that's essentially an FPS clone, and he's really getting into all the different gun types. He's asking me questions about all sorts of firearms as if I'm an expert on firearms, and really, I'm not. I know firearms from the Fallout universe, and that's about it. Anyway, thank you for the suggestion. Shane Gibbons says, over 600 hours in Baldur's Gate 3 and still get surprised. That's one of the beauties of this particular game. Thank you, Shane Gibbons. Segev says, big love from Israel Ox. Do you believe that the Enclave will have a bigger role in the second season of the TV series? I hope so. I hope so. Because we really only got the Enclave for one episode. 1 out of 8 episodes. And that wasn't enough. If you're going to give us a little taste of the Enclave, you gotta flesh it out. You gotta fully explain it. And I hope they do that in season 2. But honestly, taking a look at the direction the plot is going, I don't really see how they could squeeze in an Enclave reference, another Enclave event. Now, I mean, I have no idea what's going to happen in Season 2, but taking a look at where we leave off, where everyone is moving towards the Mojave, and we just had a big Vault-Tec reveal, and the major villain of the universe has been unmasked, and it's not the Enclave, it's Vault-Tec, I think that's probably where they're going to be focusing their storytelling, not on the Enclave. But I hope I'm wrong. I really hope that they explain more about the Enclave so we can understand their presence in 2296. Omega Vowlen says, in the Fallout 4 Enclave video, you were wondering who was giving them orders, and I'm not sure if you remember, but Fallout 3 Broken Steel mentions the Enclave High Command. That was somewhere else. Does it? It's been so long. I need to rewatch my series on Broken Steel. I'm having a vague memory of something like that. Did it say that there was an Enclave High Command somewhere else out there? That's really interesting. Where would it be? It wouldn't be in the Capital Wasteland, otherwise lions would have found them and destroyed them. It's not in the Commonwealth because they were entering the Commonwealth for the first time and recovering technology in the creation that we just explored. So where would the High Command be? And a High Command that existed outside of Eden? Fascinating. Okay, it's about time we get back to the game. Okay. Now, gonna love this save. In my last video, I chose to become an Illithid just to see what would happen. And I've been regretting it ever since. I realized that by not becoming an Illithid, the only downside is that I cosmetically look normal, but
you will be able to do things you never thought were possible. There will be physical alterations, of course, but only partial. And you will soon see that the benefits outweigh any perceived loss.
yeah, what he said. So I took it, I became an Illithid, and the thing is, I never use my Illithid powers in combat. I never do. There's always something better for me to use. Every now and then, I'll use one of my Illithid powers, but they're not, make it or break it. They're not something that I depend upon. They certainly don't give me OP advantage in combat. You can fly, says Elliot. Oh! Oh! I can fly, huh? If I become an Illithid. And flying is OP. Yeah, but then I get those veins all over my face. Sarah says, Oxy gives you persuasion of... Oh my god. All right, fine. Hold on a second. I should have done this for the Karlach and Shadowheart debate, but I didn't. I don't I don't know what to choose. So I'm putting up a poll. If you're watching on Facebook, Kick, or Twitch, sorry, I couldn't put a poll there, but there's a poll up on YouTube right now. Shall I turn Illithid? Yes or no, yay or nay. Get your votes in now. I'm not going to be waiting long, like a minute more. I'm going to be waiting about a minute. Get your votes in now, and I shall make the ultimate choice here. Kyle Howard says you can fly. You can shape change into a displacer. You can summon black holes. Oh, I see. So they save all of the really cool Illithid powers for later. See, I was thinking, man, these Mind Flayer powers, they're not that great, so why would I want to sacrifice my humanity or whatever, or my half-orcanity, to become an Illithid? But now you're telling me I can fly and summon black holes? I mean, that's pretty cool. Super Oxhorn fan on Kick says no. Man, you guys are not agreeing on this one. This is... Jessica says no. Jessica on Facebook says no. Wow. Well, I mean, guys, you're not making this easy. Like the chat, 91 votes already. 53% say yes, turn into an illithid. 47% say no, don't. You guys are split. This is tragic. You guys can't decide. There's no trend. Eclipse says, I tried it and didn't like it. Didn't like the look and I reloaded. Sarah says, ugly and proud. I mean, yeah, I've been ugly and proud. I've been a half-orc this entire time. But, yes, because I never will and I want to see what happens, says Susan. Okay. Levartation says, we'll still watch either way. I know. I don't think I'm going to, like turn half of you away. Oh, he became an illithid. I'm not watching anymore. No, I don't think that's going to happen. This is for my own personal pleasure. Am I going to enjoy being an illithid? Will the power in combat be enough for me to be like, yeah, I feel powerful. I am a mind flayer. Or will I, every dialogue option, because I'm a bard, right? And I'm supposed to be persuasive and charming. And now I've got these big pumping gray veins all over my face. So I'm thinking, well, it doesn't make much sense for a bard. I mean, it doesn't make sense to be a half-orc bard either, but I don't know what I was thinking, honestly, when I made this character. A half-orc bard with curly hair. I mean, he should be painting. He should be hosting a PBS special on painting. But no, he's a bard. It's literally 50-50. Shall I turn illithid? 50% say yes, 50% say no on the YouTube poll. You guys are no help. You are not helping me at all. This is just not help. Levartation says, makes being charming a challenge. Yeah, it is. Well, this has been a complete... Okay, no, finally. No is at 51% and yes is at 49. All right. I'm gonna go with that. I'm gonna go no. Because at least now I can say that the majority of you wanted me not to do it. And there we are. Anemic Puppy says, there's that guy from Skyrim, the crappy orc bard. Was there a crappy orc bard in Skyrim? Coinflip says, me for Fla on Twitch. Well, that's essentially what I did. I put up a poll and it's back to 50-50. Oh, I got to do this choice quickly or else it's going to get... Oh, wait, no, it's back to 49-51. All right, so I'm going to say no.
Even as you say the words, you feel a lurch of disappointment. Your mind bristles with illithid potential. How could you be so cruel as to deny yourself what you want most in the world?
I felt that. It's your nature. You cannot fight it. So embrace it.
Wow, they really... I said no! I said no! They really want me to...
It wants to evolve, but it cannot do so alone. It must commune with another.
It really wants me to eat this worm. Kyle Howard says, hey Ox, if you think about it, what's more charming than a scary half-orc bard with veins? I know, right? What's more appealing in a pub, singing a song on a tabletop than a scary half-orc bard with big pulsing purple veins just like all over his face? It's at 50-50. It's at 50 yes, 50 no. You guys are not helping at all. All right, we already detected thoughts. Hey, I didn't eat it last time. Let's see what happens if you eat it.
What are you?
A coldness seeps through your veins as the tadpole awakens, its yearning almost unbearable. Your mind is a veritable feast.
I suppose if it works.
Oh, it does the same
But
thing.
if you had opened your mind to it rather than consuming it, your allies could have taken advantage of its power as well.
The tadpole's essence courses through you. Where it touches, your flesh, glands, organs contract and flood with pure thought. You feel different. Your body has never felt more connected. Your mind present in every flex of a joint or muscle.
You are exquisite.
Okay, and from there we're getting repeating dialogue.
We need to resume our journey. You have...
Chat didn't want me to eat it last week, and I wanted to see what would happen, and essentially, the same thing happens. Pavel says you can fly, cast shield, get dialogue bonuses, shape into a beast, finish enemies which have HP that are under a certain percentage of illithid powers, lower enemy stats mid-combat. Wow, that sounds like a lot. That sounds like a lot.
You will be able to do things you never thought there will be, and you will soon see that the benefits outweigh any perceived loss.
Now the poll is 52% yes, take it, 48% no. Ah. Anemic Puppy says you've consumed too many wormies. Vithas says on Twitch you need to pass a skill check to not transform because you already put a bunch of worms in your brain. Do I? I mean, if I can fly, if I can shapeshift into a beast, I mean... Cat5 says, lol, Ox, you don't have to decide now if you refuse. Oh, okay.
Even as...
I felt it wants to evolve, but it cannot do so alone. It must commune with another.
Ooh, I gotta pass a 21. Oh, look at that!
A wave of disappointment, stronger than any you've ever felt. And then... stillness. You've resisted your illithid instincts. For now.
You are not ready yet. Keep hold of it then. Until you are. It has enough vitality to further your evolution. And your allies. Perhaps you will be more inclined to try it when you see more of what our enemy can do. But we mustn't lose focus. We need to resume our journey. You heard the Chosen. The brain has gone to the city, and the army marches to follow. We must not let them reach it. We must find the brain, and bring it under our control.
Okay, item received, an Astral Touched Tadpole.
Is that blood? No, never mind.
I can use it at any time. This parasite is capable of evolving you or another illithid-infected companion into a new, more psionically powerful being. Though a thick coating of astral frost prevents this parasite from squirming, you feel an immense psychic weight writhe and roil within. It has languished in the sea of dead gods for countless millennia, learning, gathering potential. It is something old, ready to become new again. It is ready for evolution. Okay, well, that's a good compromise. Half of you want me to take it, half of you don't. So I've got it in my pocket, and I'll take it if I ever need to.
Time to press ahead.
Okay, time to loot here. Well, I bet Lae'zel's gonna have quite a lot to say now. We should go talk to her after we loot. Okay. Prelate Lyric. Boots of Uninhibited Kushigo. Damage equal to a wisdom modifier. Quick save.
The orb hums with cerebral magic, permeable but impenetrable. Within it, the Githyanki prince is as silent as a corpse, but for the murmur of his powers being siphoned away. The rock resists all attempts to shatter it.
Yeah, I knew that would have been a bad idea, but
The
still.
rock resists all attempts to shatter it.
I wanted to see what would happen.
The rock resists all attempts to shatter it.
Jeff Day says, hello, Ox and chat. Just wanted to say I've enjoyed the last 21 months. This is the best community. Thank you all. Thank you, Jeff Day. Glad you've been here for 21 months. Here's to another 21 more. Anemic Puppy on Twitch says, put a helmet on and you'll never see the creepy vines, lol. This is very true. But look how handsome this dude is. He's a good-looking guy. I gotta be able to show off those tusks. Wait, so can I go to the Astral Plane at any point now? Through the Astral Portal? Well, Lae'zel has quite a lot to say.
Orpheus, Gith's only son. He lives. It is not the Gaith visitor that Vlaakith would destroy and Voss would set free. It is Orpheus, the blood of the mother, the prince of the comet.
A mighty powerful prince if he can block out an Illithid hive mind.
And even more powerful still. It said he could bring 1,000 Githyanki to their knees with one command. Listen close. The Emperor spoke only in half-truths. For you to know the tale of Orpheus, you must know the tale of Gith and of Vlaakith. Long ago, when we rose up against our Gaith slavers, Mother Gith made for the Hells to secure an alliance with the Archdevil Tiamat. Tiamat gifted the Githyanki our red dragons. Gith remained in the Hells, and Tiamat's envoy proclaimed Vlaakith our ruler. The first Vlaakith of many. It is Vlaakith 157 whom my people now call Queen.
Wow.
Yes. Our current queen has claimed undeath and reigned for 1,000 years. but it was the first whom Orpheus tried to slay. Orpheus is Gith's only son. He led his mother's own honor guard in a coup against Vlaakith I. It was Kithrak Voss himself who slayed the prince in vicious battle, or so the Varshas teach us. Yet the Prince of the Comet's been with us, subdued by that repugnant illithid. Should Orpheus go free, he would tear Vlaakith's empire to pieces and build new glory from the scraps.
Oh, I hope she's not gonna ask me to free this Orpheus. Well, it's just one Githyanki. Is he really all that dangerous to Vlaakith?
Orpheus is not just a Githyanki. He is Mother Gith's blood. Every word Voss spoke, he spoke true. Orpheus is the living proof of the Queen's lies, and the living weapon that conquered our Geich slavers. One word from his lips, and the people would doubt. 2 words, and they would rage. 3 words, and they would bow to the true heir.
Oh, wow.
If the Githyanki are to be free, the Prince of the Comet must lead the way.
Pavel says only Gale and Minthra are not strictly against using of Astral Tadpole. Lae'zel even can't be persuaded to use it. Halzan and Jaheira can't use it. I see. Now that is interesting. I suppose I understand why Lae'zel flat out refuses to use it, and there's no perception or persuasion check that would cause her to use it. Since, they were slaves to the Mind Flayers for years, she would never turn into one of her own accord. I'd like to talk about Orpheus.
What about him?
Why is he called the Prince of the Comet?
The historical slates describe Orpheus as a fearsome, terrible creature, powerful beyond measure, and enthralled by the Geich. So mad with power, he'd smash through the Githyanki Empire and deliver the shards to his illithid masters. And glowing with such psionic force that he and his red dragon blazed a trail through the skies. A lethal comet careening towards my people. Lies, of course. Vlaakith spread a false image of Orpheus as monstrous betrayer, and her knights as the butchers who sliced him through. She was right to fear him, I'll grant her that. So great is the comet, it could shatter her reign.
Githyanki lore is really interesting, actually. I'm kind of getting into it. Rise Up Lights says, "Hey Ox, I recently had to change payment methods on YouTube, but I have to wait the current subscription to expire before I can sub again with the new Creation Club. I hope it doesn't reset how long I've been a member." Oh dear, that's an interesting problem to have. I didn't know that changing payment methods would do that. I don't have an answer to your question. I would definitely send a ticket to YouTube and ask them if letting a subscription lapse resets. I don't think it does. I don't know. I'm not sure. I hope it doesn't. I hope it doesn't. Why did Vlaakith keep Orpheus alive all those millennia ago?
The Emperor may be loathsome, but it's right. Orpheus can disrupt a Geich hive mind. A talent like that makes the Prince a powerful shield and a powerful weapon. Why destroy a weapon like that when you can contain it in a relic and keep it for yourself?
Why would Vlaakith want Orpheus dead now if he's so valuable, alive?
A weapon is only an asset for as long as it isn't pointed at you. The means of Vlaakith's own end has been ripped away from her. Better to have Orpheus killed than to risk his escape. Better to risk the rise of illithids than let the Prince of the Comet deny her the godhood she craves.
Ooh, yeah. Who were the hostile Githyanki in the Prism?
Orpheus's honor guard, loyal to the end. Trapped by Vlaakith in the same prism holding their noble prince, fruitlessly hacking at the sphere that contains him. They see us as Geich, tadpoled husks in the Emperor's thrall. I regret their deaths, but I pledge to live as they perished, in the service of Gith's son. Very well.
The Emperor's astral-touched tadpole promises exceptional power.
It also promises to break us beyond repair. This ossified parasite does not make us more, but less. There will be ice where once there was fire. There will be a void where our souls once resided.
We could try to pass a persuasion check. You guys told me we can't convince her, right? So I can pass this without risk of losing the tadpole. It's not like that, Lae'zel. Accept the astral touch tadpole's power. You'll be unstoppable. I'm gonna quick save because I don't want to lose affinity with her. But let's see what happens if we try the perception check. Gotta pass an 18. Ah, man. Oh, I did it. Cad5 says, Oxhorn, the tadpole is reusable? What? Reusable, but if you eat it... Oh, that's why he was saying if you eat it, you can't give the tadpole to your companions. I see. Oh. For a minute there, I was thinking, oh, you eat it, and you can use it again after that? Well, you'd have to wash it really well afterwards, I guess. But no, you don't have to eat it. Okay.
Galik. The Elder Brain. It could be the harbinger of the grand design and the doom of the Githyanki. The end time of the 16 planes will be upon us, and the Astral would be the first to fall. Very well. I will accept what this damnable Gaterock has to offer.
Oh, wait!
Yisk Githkar Tavki Crashet.
She's doing it! Wow, I thought we couldn't... Oh. Oh, she is doing it. Crap. I thought you guys told me she couldn't do it.
From within, the parasite's thoughts whisper at the edge of your mind. It wants to share itself with you. It wants to be let in.
Go on. Don't be afraid. It only wants to help you evolve.
I mean, everything about this just screams don't do it. You've got this voice in your mind going, do it. Go on. Do it. You know you want to. You'll get power. And yet this is a smart choice. Like, this is what everyone wants me to do. 53% of you want me to do this. Oh, we could drop it on the ground and crush it. Let's put it away, out of sight, out of mind.
As you tuck the tadpole away, you feel a fleeting disappointment. It wanted so desperately to commune with you.
Oh, yeah, you call it communing with me. I call it being creepy. Okay. Well, that's a decision I'll make later. If combat gets really difficult, maybe I'll take it. Pavel says, okay, I was wrong. Baldur's Gate 3 does not cease to surprise me. Yeah, I mean, based on her lore, it wouldn't have surprised me if she was the only one who could not be convinced to take the tadpole. But apparently she can. So, yeah. I think we all learned something there. All right, I think I've talked with everyone in camp. We should probably go sleep and move on.
So, there's been a mind flayer inside the artifact, or astral prism, the whole time we've had it. Sounds like utter madness, even though I've seen it with my own eyes. The more I learn, the less I understand just why I was sent to retrieve that thing. But it matters little now.
Wait, why did
I do
Lae'zel
not
disapprove?
serve Shah anymore, nor the Mother Superior.
Hold on.
The prism is no longer my mission. Saving my parent.
I got a disapproval from Lae'zel, and I'm wondering if that was a delayed disapproval from convincing her to take the tadpole, or trying to convince her to take the tadpole. Because I can't think why she would disapprove of me simply talking to Shadowheart. Cat5 says, switch her out with Gale Ox. He has stuff in the next area. Thank you. Will do.
There will be ice where once there was fire. I know. And I won't.
There we go.
Don't waste a step.
Two new journal updates available. Dominate the Nether Brain. Destroy the Elder Brain. Okay. Free Orpheus. Oh, okay. Someone knows how to free Orpheus. Oh, shoot. Oh, that's probably really bad. Embrace your potential. Find Voss in Sharess's Caress.
So, there's been a mind flayer inside the artifact, or astral prism, the whole time we've had it. Sounds like utter madness, even though I've seen it with my own eyes. The more I learn, the less I understand just why I was sent to retrieve that thing. But it matters little now. I do not serve Shah anymore, nor the Mother Superior. The prism is no longer my mission. Saving my parents is. But I digress. Did you want something?
No, you know what? You're finally getting your priorities straight. I'm glad you're switching to finding your family. But to her credit, she thought they were dead beforehand. So. Oh, that's right. I romanced her. I wanted to talk about our relationship.
Of course.
Oh. How are you?
Not sure what to feel. My parents are alive, and I need to save them. I'm lucky to have you by my side. I don't think I could face what's to come otherwise.
Ustio Mercenary Vargas on Twitch says, Ox, this particular tadpole turns you only into a half illithid. It can also be fed to multiple companions as well. All right, thank you. I appreciate that. Maybe I'll decide to use it in the future. Pavel says freeing Orpheus is considered as a good playthrough. Well, but if I free Orpheus, I turn into a mind flayer, don't I? Okay, I want to talk about all that's happened to us.
Fine. What's on your mind?
How am I holding up?
No notes. You've exceeded my every expectation.
Okay, very
Considering
nice.
all we've been through, I think I was very lucky to find such favorable company. And attractive company too, no less.
Imagine if I had taken that tadpole. Would she still find me attractive? Me, with my green skin and giant mandibles? Okay. Let's see. They probably all have something new to say now that we've had that interaction with the Mind Flayer, the Emperor. So let's go track them down and see what they have to say. If I can track them down. Where is everybody? Oh, here we go.
So, we owe our lack of tentacles to one of the very creatures that kidnapped us. And now it's offering us power if we're willing to evolve. We both know what it is capable of, but I'm not touching it.
He doesn't want to do it either, really. That surprises me. Astarion is kind of all about power, but then again, he's also really vain. He loves being a pretty boy. So, okay, all right, I guess I can understand why Astarion doesn't want to do it. We could say unlike you to be so unwilling to receive a new power.
That was before I knew the cost. Before I knew it meant transforming into some grotesque beast. I remember how it hurt when I turned into a vampire. My body writhed and warped while I was utterly helpless. The grip of death owned my heart as it beat its last. I don't want to turn into anything else. I can't do that again. I can't watch my body be taken over.
My bad. It's not vanity. This is a deeply rooted issue because of what happened to him. He was turned into a vampire against his will, which of course puts him off on being turned into anything else. So it's not about vanity, it's about being used. I don't think I could ever do that to him. Force him using persuasion to take the tadpole? It's awful. That would be awful. I don't think I could do that. All right. I will speak no more on the matter.
I had nothing for so long. Nothing. Not even my own body. I will not give it up. Now it's mine again.
Padre says, this dude is so dramatic. I know. I would love to have been in the recording room with the voice actor who did Astarion just to see all of the outtakes, because he's hilarious. Okay, well, there's Astarion. I feel really bad for him. I used to hate him, and now I just feel so sorry for the guy. All right, who else do we have? Where's Gale? Let's see, this is where the zombie is, right? He's in here. Nope. Astarion, Lae'zel, and Shadowheart. Where are the rest of them? Oh, am I not in my camp? I am in my camp. Well, then where's the rest of them? Pavel says Orpheus's quest has 8 less or more different outcomes. This game, I swear, this game is just off the charts. Of course, every decision has 8 or more different outcomes. Well, there's Shadowheart, there's Lae'zel. I've talked to them. I really wanted to talk to Gale and Karlak, but I can't seem to find them anywhere. Right-click on the Gale icon, I can't. Like, there's... They're not on my map. There's me, Shadowheart, Lae'zel, Astarion, and they're not in my party. Did I leave them behind in the Astral Plane? Okay, well, let's just sleep until morning. There we go. Okay. Suddenly everybody's back. And now Shadowheart has something to say.
Be honest.
Whoa!
What do you think of the new look?
Whoa! What happened to Shadowheart? Oh! I don't know. It's kind of cool. I kind of like that dark hair, though, too, because she had this, like, this sort of goth emo look going on. And now, I don't know, but it looks pretty cool. She looks like a necromancer now. Like a... Well, maybe that's because of the armor. It's probably because of the armor. All right, I love it.
Well, I'm glad someone does. Perhaps I'll get used to it. I have a lot to get used to right now.
Okay, but why didn't it affect her eyebrows? She still has black as coal eyebrows. It looks like she dyed her hair, not like her hair naturally changed. Oh man, my immersion. They should have done her eyebrows. Let's try. I wanted to talk about all that's happened to us.
Fine. What's on your mind?
That's it. A relationship.
Of course.
May I have a kiss?
Well, don't stand in ceremony. Come here.
A big, toothy, half-orc kiss. Here we go. Look at how do you kiss that? Like, sorry, I pierced your lip. There we go. That was very sweet, Shadowheart. Cat 5 says she did dye it. Oh, I thought it was like a magical transformation. Like because she turned away from Shar, her hair magically transformed. But no, it's dye? Oh, alright. Okay, what have we not asked? We've got two options here. How are you and how are you faring? And I don't know the difference between those. What did I ask last time? I think it was how are you? Let's try how are you faring?
Not sure what to feel. My parents are alive, and I need to save them. I'm lucky to have you by my side. I don't think I could face what's to come otherwise.
Okay. We just had toothy kisses. Now it's time to track down Gale and Karlach. And Will. Hey, there they are, finally. Okay. Well, I'm not sure why I couldn't find them last night. Hey, Karlach.
Gods. A mind flayer's been getting their tentacles all over our dreams this whole time. I'm really not sure about putting any trust at all in this thing. It's already shown itself a liar. I've got my eyes on the Emperor, and Karlach doesn't blink.
Well, it's good to be concerned, I suppose. I wonder what Halsin has to say.
I was concerned when I saw Shadowheart creeping about with a blade in the dead of night, but it was just to cut her hair, it seems. It suits her.
She didn't cut it. It's still long. She just dyed it. But all right. Here's Halsin. Gale! Best boy Gale, how are you, my friend?
There's no more radiant sight than that of someone who's learned to love themselves anew.
Yes.
Shadowed in name, but no longer in spirit. It suits her.
It does suit her, doesn't it, Gale? Join me.
Oh, nothing would give me greater pleasure. Which of our esteemed company am I stepping in for?
Let's get rid of Lae'zel.
Magical. So, shall we?
Oh, that we need to get Karlach back now, too. Crap. Karlach! Karlach, come back. Do I need Astarion?
Gods, Shadowheart looks like a stack of gold. Never thought I could get so excited about someone's forehead, but here we are.
A stack of gold. Right, because her bangs are no longer hiding her forehead. That's hilarious. He has a story, says Cat 5. You need Astarion. Oh, okay. Man, I miss Karlach. She's so cool. She's like, I should have romanced her. I'm having regret now. I mean, I like Shadowheart, don't get me wrong. And perhaps I'll like her even more as her story unfolds, but Karlach is just so sweet and genuinely nice that it's hard not to really like her. Okay, we talked to Astarion, though, and we need to find Will. Will is the only person we haven't talked to. Actually, he might have something interesting to say.
Fate spins along as it should.
Dost thou require a new ally? Or mayhaps a resurrection instead?
Nope. Okay, let's find Will, and then that'll be everyone, and we can get out of here. I wonder if they have anything to say about Shadowheart's new look.
Looking forward to a bit of rest, if I'm honest. It's been a long century.
Nope. Oh, there he is.
Love Shadowheart's new look. Softer, less severe. It suits her.
She just changed her hair color, that's it. Greg says, what kind of keys unlock bananas? Monkeys. I'm here all night. Hey, why is there a hook on the stage? Hey, I'm out of time. Yeah. Hey, that hook hurts. Okay, Greg Williams, you're definitely leaning into that role. Thank you, Greg. Kyle Howard says, every companion has story beats in the city. You'll know when to have them at your side when it's needed, so don't worry too much. Okay, thank you, Kyle Howard. Spartan Grant on Twitch says, hey, Oxhorn, what happened last time I watched? You were playing Fallout. When did you stop? Oh, God. Okay, to answer your question, I haven't live streamed myself playing Fallout since 2020, I think. Every now and then I'll live stream Fallout 76 when there's a new DLC or expansion or something like that. I still publish Fallout videos every week and have done for half a decade or more. So check me out on YouTube. I just published a new Fallout video this morning, by the way. But for my live streams, I try to play a lot of different games. Okay, he's got nothing new to say, which means we can leave. Orange Lemon on YouTube says, hey, Oxhorn, I was wondering, when's the next installation of your Fallout 4 lore series? Well, I'm thrilled to hear that you're so eager for it to continue. With the Fallout show having recently been released, I need to take advantage of this moment in time to publish as much content about it
We must find where
as
Gortash
possible.
and Orin have established themselves and take their nether stones.
So my priority and my focus is to work on the Fallout show. And I have quite a list of videos that I want to do about that. And when done, then I'll go back to my full story of Fallout 4. Okay.
Wonder if the gods are watching.
The city is close now. My former peers will be watching, no doubt. Waiting for my return. We should do what we can to find them. What they know could help us.
Daughter of Darkness. All right, we've got a backpack here. Let's see if we can find some food. Rotten.
Excuse me. I can't find my mum.
Oh, where did you get here?
She was sick. She had spots on her face and hands. She went to go get some herbs, and she was supposed to come back the same day. That was last 10 day, though.
Oh! Okay. Goodness, we could say, it sounds like your mom's probably dead. You must be hungry. Take some food. Astarion approved. Wow.
Thanks. My mum would like this. She's the best cook in the world. And she taught me, too. I'll look for her. I think she'll probably come soon. Thanks a lot.
Well, hold on. Well, I wanted to do the guard option too.
You'll be in a big, cozy bed soon.
All right, I guess we'll find the mum later.
Everyone deserves the chance to make some coin.
Oh, dear God. Everyone is talking all at once. Pavel says Gale, Shadowheart, Lae'zel, and Astarion all have special interactions in Rivington. But with exception of Shadowheart, it is predictable.
Not asking for much, just a teensy investment to get me started.
A refugee.
What are you calling
Do you know where we're going? What kind of inn is it? Will there be feather beds?
We told our son that this is a holiday to spare him the truth. We don't have homes to go back to.
Can't talk. I'm sorry. The little one needs all of my attention.
Oh, God. All right. Well,
Nearly there now. You can see the city.
It's up there and we're down here.
Turn back, citizen. No passage in this direction.
why not?
It's bloodier than a butcher's backyard out there. Piles of dead absolutists, and a few of our own as well. The cultists assaulted the gate, armed to the teeth trying to break in. They nearly had it too, before the Steel Watch intervened.
Steel Watch, is that some sort of fancy raw rank of, or a new rank of city watchman?
A little more than that. You'll see for yourself soon enough if you head to the city.
Okay, so we can't go out the gate. Oh, dear God. Something off. Oh, we need a better look. We got to get up high. Got to get up high to look over the gate.
You can see the city. Up on the hill.
Dear Lord. That is a big pile of bodies. Oh. Why can't we go there? I want to explore. Potion of greater healing. Oh, man. But that would be stealing. Hello.
No passage this way, I'm afraid. Turn back. It's for your own good.
Oh, man.
Nearly there now. You can see the city. Up on the hill.
See it. It's up there and we're down here.
That's why we need to walk just a little more. One foot in front of the other.
Seeing that for days.
Okay, so we've got a bunch of unnamed refugees that we can't talk to.
If I was a Sharon lookout,
Oh.
a place I'd wait around. Whatever it is doesn't bode well.
It's an earthquake. Oh, wow. The whole earth started shaking. Let's see what's up in here. Okay, there's something buried here. I'm surprised Shadowheart didn't pass it, because she usually does. Oh, come on, where is it? There it is. Thank you, Shadowheart. Scroll of Flesh to Stone. Ooh. Atrophy a foe, restraining them until they temporarily turn to stone. Oh, that's cool. Talk to the kid again, says chat. Okay, I will if I can see him. Ooh. Strange ox. Hey, is this the same strange ox? Okay, I need to cast animal talking. Oh, come on, I have animal talking, don't I? Yeah.
My!
The fates move in strange and scrumptious ways. I am delighted to see you again. After our little interlude at last light, I was worried you'd gone quite mad.
We could say, oh goody, the ox with murder on its mind. Let's see what it says.
You proved yourself capable of the truth. Now here's another. I want to get into the city now, but it's hard to shuffle your way to the front of the queue when you're, well, as big as an ox. But what if I was smaller, more discreet? Maybe then a kind soul might bring me through. Right in their little pocket?
But he wants to murder people. Not until you tell me exactly what you are.
I don't think you want to travel this road, my friend.
I did a quick save, so I'm going to say, I assure you I do. Tell me what you really are, or I'll strike you down myself.
All I wanted was a bit of hay, a good brushing, and a clean stall. The simple life. Is that so much to ask?
Oh! Doggone it, and now we gotta kill it. I don't want to kill it. What is that? What is that? Ooze. Resistant to slashing, immune to acid, resistant to electric, vulnerable to psychic. I don't want our relationship to end here, so I'm gonna load my quick save. I can always fight it. Romance the ooze, says Baked Barn. Tempting, tempting. Super Oxhorn fan on Kick says, any gate, I don't think that's many kids outside the gate. Well, I mean... Oh, Super Oxhorn fan also says, don't forget to talk to the little kid outside the gate. There was a kid outside the gate? Oh, a different gate. Okay, thank you, Superior Oxhorn fan. Will do.
After our little interlude at last light, I was worried you'd gone quite mad.
Glad the road to the city treated you so kindly.
Did it? I'm not so sure. I'm not in the city yet, you see. I'd quite like to get inside, but it's difficult to shuffle your way. But what if I was smaller, more discreet? Maybe then a kind soul might bring me through. Right in their little pocket?
I suppose so. What form will you take?
Ooh. This day has ended so much better than it started. Now, you don't worry about me. I'll be a good, quiet little apple you can tuck into the corner of your pack. Just until we're inside the city walls.
I'm gonna regret this, aren't I?
Cyric, I can't wait to get inside.
What? He's gone. He turned himself into an apple.
Damn ox again. I feel stalked.
Strange apple, a delight from the orchards of Comir, crisp, juicy, and ever so slightly tart. Can I eat it? I want to eat it. Ah, I can't eat it.
Best be on my way.
Something over there.
Ooh, scroll of eye bite and scroll of bestow curse. Lots of good stuff. Why not just change into a mouse and sneak in, says Gaunterodim. That's a good question. Why does he need my help? If he can transform into anything, why couldn't he just transform into a mouse? Okay, well, this is a dead end. DB says, Ox, go back to the manor house with the mercs. Did I pass a manor house? I mean, I've been to this gate and to that bar, and that's the only thing I've been to. Oh, this house right here? All right.
You're being a big... If you do insist on continuing to be difficult...
Anything you want for supper.
The place was empty. Keep those thugs away from my family.
Danuvia! Get these squatters out of my house now!
Arthur, sweetheart, you paid me and my boys to be caravan guards, not cattle wranglers. If you want us to get our hands dirty, it'd be our pleasure. But that'll be extra.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Calm down and tell me what's going on.
I just want to remove these unlawful interlopers from my property.
Let's detect thoughts and delve into this frustrated man's mind.
I can't let them stay here. What if the little brat gets into the basement?
Oh, what's in the basement? I hear these sorts of houses always have basements. What do you use yours for?
My basement? Oh, nothing interesting, just materials. I'm a craftsman, you see.
This man is definitely lying. And he's really hoping you don't pry any further.
Look, I have some very valuable components in there. I need to get that lot out before they damage something.
Mind if I take a look?
Who do you think you are? Zenobia? People are lining up to break into my property. Do something about it.
You paid us to protect you and your high-quality merchandise on the road. And we've since arrived at our destination. As I said, anything else is extra.
Ugh. This is the last time I hire someone from the guild. Fine. Here's the extra. Finish the job. Now, please show this meddler some of that famous Rivington hospitality.
Well, crap. I was just talking, guys. Why are you fighting me?
Just told you. 6.
I forgot to buff my characters too.
shall be done.
Ah. Why are they all immobile frightened? Is it because I cast fear? $42. Immobile, frightened. Oh, I'm frightened. And I'm immobile. Okay. I mean, I can't do anything. There we go, 65%, 25-42. God, he's gonna kill him.
Healing now.
Okay.
I'm ready. Got it.
Allow me to
Not bad. Oh, come on! That was 1 HP left. Bullcrap. Of course, he walks right through that to get damaged. Nice! Oh, come on. How did that... 3 health left. So lame. Saved. I mean, they attacked me. I don't feel so bad, really. I was just talking, and they had decided to attack me. I need to get to the basement, though. Find out what's really going on there. Okay, 70% chance. And down he goes. Really? That's as far as I can go? There he is. He's still standing outside.
right. You won. You won. What more do you want from me?
Dude, I was just talking with you and you sicked your guys on me. We could say I'll deal with your squatters, just make sure you have your purse ready. Or we could pass an intimidation check to say I want the family to stay. You have room for them, surely. I mean, after everything he's done, I'm going to choose that one. Pavel says the guild is the biggest criminal organization in the city. You'll step on their toes several times. Especially if you follow Jaheira's quest. Which I probably will. A bit overkill, but...
Well, with Zenobia and the others gone, I don't suppose you'll take no for an answer. All right, they can stay. Are you happy now? Now I have to figure out what I'm going to do.
I'm sure a man of your means can find room at an inn somewhere.
A room can wait. After what you've put me through, I need a drink.
You tried to kill me, dude. Shadowheart is inspired, acolyte needs of the many. I mean, typically I'm not really sympathetic to squatters, but this guy just tried to kill everyone who tried to talk to him. So, he can eat it.
She's a brave girl. We'll get through this.
She's not brave, Ben. She's just learned to stay silent to avoid causing trouble. Heartless scum. I'm a reasonable woman. We could easily work something out in a house this big.
Not quite sure why you stood up for us like that, but I won't say I'm not grateful. Thanks. And may Torm keep you.
I mean, I didn't stand up for these guys. I defended myself because they attacked me. I mean, yeah, sure, it's a big house, but it doesn't belong to them. Like, just because somebody has something that you could use doesn't give you the right to take it. So I'm not instantly sympathetic to these guys, despite their need. But he was murderous. Like, he tried to murder me. He was going to murder them. So, yeah. Well, how did you end up here?
Same way lots of us did. Trying to get away from the army of the Absolute. If you had the chance to put a roof over your family's heads after being on the run for Torm knows how long, wouldn't you?
Yeah, but why does this family have more claim to the house than any of the other refugees we've seen walking around? Because they got here first? Well, with that logic, the man who owns it bought it first, right? No one's telling you to leave. Have all the roof you want.
We will stay. For now. I just hope he doesn't pay anyone else to come sniffing round. Thank you. And may Torm keep you.
Blob says, "Hi Oxhorn, your videos got me through high school 7 years ago, and your streams make my 12-hour shifts nowadays. Keep being awesome." Thank you, Blob. Glad you're still watching. Much more to come.
You're the first person in this city to have our backs. Thank you. Really. At least we'll have some peace now.
Peace? What peace? Haven't you heard there's an army marching towards the city?
Better to be within its walls. At least here we...
Something over there.
What's in the basement? Hold on, let's loot this room first. A fire amber.
Thank the gods. I was sure we were about
The Annals of Baldur's Gate.
There's...
Preface. Centuries ago, a young man sailed from the village of Grey Harbor. Where he went, what he saw, and the deeds he accomplished are simple legends today. But the wealth he returned with years later is a hard fact. Baldurin made Grey Harbor rich. His gold built docks, funded businesses, and raised strong walls to protect it all. One of the gates into this flourishing city was named in his honor, but so great was the wealth that flowed through it that the name of the gate became more famous than the village that started it all. The name Grey Harbor has been relegated to dusty history books and ancient maps, but Baldur's Gate? That name is on the lips of every traveler in Faerun.
No.
Trap disarm toolkit, yes. Backpack, yes.
Better be within its walls than without Martha.
Wooden chest. A ruby. And trapdoor. It's locked. Huh. Wait, I have Astarion.
How delicious. Let's crack it open.
Lucky there's still decent folk about.
Let's get going.
Avoid that trap.
There are traps about.
Oh, okay. Got lots of traps. Okay.
Keep your distance, darling.
A rigged firework. $39. Dear God, Astarion is amazing at this. Item received, Woglims. Woglims.
Traps. How considerate.
God!
Someone doesn't like visitors.
They're everywhere.
Be careful. There are traps.
Jeez! What on earth? He trapped the entire place in fireworks.
Be careful. There are traps.
Looks like a trap.
$40. Jeez.
Be careful. There are traps about.
I'm not worried about the fireworks. I'm worried about what might be in here. Like, would the fireworks cause something to explode? Another 40. Man. Okay, jeez. Probably some over there. Probably some over there. Yep, we've got some over there. And then 2 here. God.
A trap. Someone doesn't like visitors.
Step carefully. There's a trap.
Make sure you use those in combat. They are so fun. The woglims, or whatever they're called. A stuffed bear. That is a big stuffed bear. All right. Before we explore more, let me get rid of all these traps first.
Traps. How considerate.
Okay. I think we're almost through the woods here. Look at all those fireworks.
Let's avoid that trap.
Oh dear. Someone's left a trap out for us.
Okay, is there another one? Thought there was another one, probably.
Let's be quick.
Okay, and we're back to where we started.
Oh dear. Someone's left a trap out for us.
Another fire amber. That's a 15. Oh, dear God. Well, at least... at least I passed it. Okay, we disarmed it. Now let's lockpick.
Should be easy.
Unlocked.
No time to rest.
Blackmail letter and money. Arthur, package still waiting for you at Filigur's. You'd better not be late again or we'll start to wonder if you're really as committed as you claim to be. Pick it up, put it in the teddy bears, make the donation. It couldn't be simpler, really. If it's still here this time tomorrow, we'll stuff you with it. As you well know, we've plenty to spare.
King offers donations.
Looks like his generosity's compromised.
Investigate suspicious toys. Instructions for donations. Gifts for refugees only. Please distribute. Oh no. They're booby-trapping teddy bears and giving them to refugees? What the heck? Unfinished toy. Examine. This teddy bear toy has been decapitated. Inside, some mechanical parts are visible. How joyous.
I'm sure this toy will be finished soon if they bear with it.
Really? If they bear with it? Really? Come on. It's not Thursday night. We don't have any use for that. The True and Impossible Adventures of Tenbrooks Moreau, Volume 1. Oh, wow. That is elaborate. An excerpt from The True and Impossible Adventures of Tenbrooks Moreau, a pulp serial following the real-life exploits of an interplanar ship's captain. The real Captain Moreau is known never to have left her native Waterdeep and emerges from her rooms at the yawning portal only to exchange scrawled manuscripts for fresh meals and ink. His red dragon thus dispatched, the knight had no choice but to leap for my ship, crashing to the new bride's deck, even as his mount was swallowed by the eerie gloom of the Astral Plane's shifting tides. Faithful Norrells was upon him instantaneously, clawing and biting, alas, in vain. Astral projection thwarts even the fury of a Tabaxi cabin boy, and the treacherous Githyanki only laughed as Norrells' formless blows passed harmlessly through him. The knight's silver sword came about in an arc that missed Norrells entirely, but neatly clipped the spiritual cord anchoring the Tabaxi's stalwart soul to the plane. I mourned as my faithful feline companion faded from existence, but did not hesitate. The Githyanki only smirked lazily at my charge, anticipating the futile efforts of another bound by the laws of this plane, but that is not and has never been Captain Tenbrooks Moreau. Unlike poor Norrells, I had entered this plane in my full-fleshed form, a fact I demonstrated by thumping the warrior solidly between the legs. He tumbled over the new bride's rail and down into the mists, even as a fresh horde of dragons rose from the distant dead citadel of Tu Narath. Right. Delightful. Well, that was part 1. I wonder if we'll get the rest of that novel. All right, so is that all that's down here? I have a feeling there's probably going to be more. Traveler's Guide to the Sword Coast, Volume 8, The Outer City. Have we read that before? I don't think we have. Overland travelers nearing Baldur's Gate have been known to smell the city before they clap eyes on it. This is thanks to what is known as the Outer City, the area that houses much of what Baldur's Gate needs to survive and thrive, but at the same time would rather not keep within its walls. Tanneries, stockyards, slaughterhouses, salt works, and less than regulated markets abound here, as well as shanties and camps for the less fortunate souls who are drawn to the city. It is the author's firm opinion that respectable travelers should never dawdle in such a place, no matter how tempting its base attractions may be after a long journey. Instead, they should make way promptly, while paying strict attention to any valuables on their person or in their baggage, then see about presenting themselves to one of the main entrances to the lower city, such as the famed Basilisk Gate. Once entry has been secured, they can consider themselves in the city proper. So we're not in the city proper, I think.
Moving in.
Hand drum, ball. We got the instructions for the donations. That may be it. I think that's it.
peace. Haven't you heard there's an army marching towards the city?
Better to be within its walls than without, Martha. At least here we stand.
Cinta Golubitz.
Now we don't have to leave. I'm gonna build a big house for all the rats. It's gonna be really fancy. You'll see.
Okay, good on you, kid.
There's still decent folk about.
Well, hello. A crooked touch.
That's a 10.
Still breathing, despite everything.
Silence to avoid causing trouble.
Pouch. Empty. Pitcher of beer. Stack of books. Empty.
We'll have some peace now.
Very well.
Ooh, Toymaker's basement key. Okay. Well.
Better to be within its
The True and Impossible Adventures of Tenebrix Moreau, Volume 3. Oh man, where's Volume 2? I've got Volume 1. Letter to Mamzul Amira. Madam Amira, thank you for the invitation. You know how much I love Sharessa's caress, but I still haven't lived down my last experience with the Drow twins and fear they won't have forgotten my little mishap. So that was probably my last visit. I hope you'll understand. Arthur, oh dear God. What was his little mishap with the Drow twins? Oh dear God, that's embarrassing. All right. An excerpt from The True and Impossible Adventures of Tenebrix Moreau, a pulp serial following the real-life exploits of an interplanar ship's captain, the real Captain Moreau. All right, we read that already. Much is made of Barovia's gloomy climate. It is said the mists there confuse the mind and torment the soul, binding travelers in a grip of such despair that escape is impossible to contemplate. As the new bride parted that heavy fog, I confess I felt no such malaise beyond the onset of a rather stuffy nose. The same, I fear, could not be said of my crew. Among those who had not already cast themselves overboard, the gibbering and weeping became such that I was forced to bind them to the mast entire and navigate my fair bride alone. I went in search of that plane's dark master, having been informed that even my ship could not hope to breach the planar boundaries without permission. And so I probed the mists, defiant at the helm of, and belting out a lively shanty of my own composition. Oh, of course you did. The invitation did not long go unanswered. He appeared like the passing of a shadow overhead, sudden and terrifying. Or certainly that was his intention. But once the mutual assurances of destruction were dispensed with, we found in one another kindred spirits, and fell to conversing in earnest. At length, a price for my passage was agreed. Of that price and that man, I will say only this. He is surprisingly excellent company, given the stories, and the teeth do not get in the way nearly so much as one would think.
We'll get through this.
Splendid gold outfit, solemnity outfit in purple, and an embroidered hat. Look at that, Arthur's Private Musings. An unfinished love story handwritten by Arthur Gregorio, whose name is attached to the bottom of every page. Oh no, here we go. So this is probably inspired by his encounter with the Drow twins.
At least here we stand a chance.
Her ample bosoms fluttered like dove's fingers, brushing against his nails. Oh, I'm one sentence in and already I can't finish. I can't go any further. Ample bosoms fluttered like dove's fingers? What?
Thank the gods. I was sure we were about to be evicted.
The very ends of his mustache stood to attention. Bring! As if the fire stirred behind his eyes. No doubt, this was love. Love! Ah, love! The stuff that dreams are made of! It made him sweat to think of it. The graceful, enduring, blossoming magnitude of what it all, the priceless, breathless, weightless, sheer romping joy of it. Oh my God. I think it's a good thing that that is left as a draft on the floor of his study.
She'll be all right. She's a brave girl.
Too much!
We'll get through this.
Bosoms fluttering like dove's fingers. I'm so glad I'm reading all the books in this game. They're so easy to overlook. Oh wait, what's this? Oh. Oh, that just goes back outside.
Peace now.
What peace?
Well, okay, let's head out to our massacre here.
Marching towards the city.
Better to be within its wall.
Tempers are rising. It's clear not everything you find is at your disposal.
Dude, it's not even your house. You're a squatter, buddy. You are a squatter in someone else's house. That is not even yours. Wow. This guy. The audacity of this guy. All right. Well, there's Arthur's mansion. Let's see. We had gone up there to get the cow, which is now an apple. This plot is making perfect sense. We could go around there. Yeah, let's do that. Here's another cow, and I believe I have speak with animals. Caravan ox.
Do try the grass, should it take your fancy. Such sweetness should be shared.
Delightful, thank you.
Nearly there now. You can see the city. Up on the hill.
It's up there.
That's why we need to walk just a little more. One foot in front of the other.
Seeing that, jeez, my feet hurt.
I know, little one. But you'll
Couple
be
of
in a
shacks
big-
up here still. Then the road wraps around over there. That goes down towards a bigger shack and a windmill. All right, let's actually go that way.
Sweet things right
Another horde of refugees this morning. When's it gonna stop?
Less than a month.
How many
You're
going to hire all the
Enough to clean
God, there's
prisons,
so much talking.
but not enough to organize the cleaning, cooking, Madame Lucretius. The possibilities are endless.
What do you?
All this kerfuffle over missing redcaps. Yes, we'd caged them due to unruly behavior, but as our redcap cleaners demonstrate, most are perfectly harmless.
What?
Keep a sharp eye out. Redcaps are on the loose. One's deemed too violent to work. And not one of these circus folk seem bothered by it.
What's a red cap? Is it like a talking mushroom or something?
We had an unfortunate incident involving a child's children.
The Circus of the Last Days has returned. See Dryads, Jin, and Dribbles the Clown back with a new act.
Well, let's go inside. Don't be scared. Please, go ahead of us. My son is a little nervous.
I want to see Dribbles, but I don't like the monster at the door. Do you think Dribbles likes animals?
Stinks of cheese.
between his piggy toes!
Oh,
How dare you! What in the hells is all of this?
A necessity, good sir. The Steel Watch loves pretending sweet Rivington doesn't exist. So we have decided to protect you, dear patrons. No need to thank us. You'll be allowed in once I've done this batch. Next! Hello, hello, and welcome to the Circus of the Last Days, the finest extra-planar circus there is.
I've never heard of an extra planar circus.
We travel from plane to plane, thrilling all blessed to see us. From tempestuous Genie to belligerent redcaps, you'll find them all here.
Why is a ghoul sniffing people?
Oh, this is Benjamin. Say hi, Benji. Benji here checks all our patrons to make sure none of you are vicious murderers. Can't be too careful. But enough of this. The circus is a place of joy and distraction, so come inside and forget your worries.
All right. I'd like to enter the circus.
Not a problem, dear patron. Benji just has to check if you're a vicious murderer. Benji?
Brain juice smells like piss and iron. No light.
Oh, well, that's a first. Usually I'd allow you in, but in these times, I can take no chances. Move along. No circus for you.
Come on. We could pass a bard and deception check to say, actually, I've just been hired. Meet your new bard.
Oof. Viola Silvertongue won't be happy. Oh, well, she should have practiced those high notes. Welcome to the circus. A motley crew of misfits and morons. We're happy to have you.
Costumes don't drool, Dad.
Astarion is inspired. Let's all go to the circus. Circus poster.
The Circus of the Last Days has returned. See Dryads, Jinn, and Dribbles the Clown back with a new act.
Zara the Mummy. Do we pass an insight check or a detect thoughts? We can try to interpret her hand movements.
You realize she is miming putting on face paints. She has them to sell.
High Defended says, Oxhorn, there's a lamp you missed in the basement of Arthur's house. A lamp I missed. Okay, I'll go back. I'd like to see your face paints. She gets happy. Yay! All right. Scroll of color spray, scroll of disguise self, bloody plum dye. All right, so we've got face painting kits. Cool. Alt Grendel says, not so sure about Baldur's Gate 3, but red caps are violent goblins that dye their caps with blood of their victims. Oh. Okay, what is that thing? Fred. Hello, Fred.
Scummy ball bag, move! My guts to clean!
Charming, Fred, charming. All right, let's go back to Arthur's house. Let's get the lamp that's in the basement, apparently, and then we'll go back to the circus, figure out exactly what's going on there. That's a red cap ox, says Cat 5. Oh. So it's like a dwarf? It's kind of like a dwarf. A dwarf and a gnome?
What peace? Haven't you heard there's an army marching towards the city?
It's a fae, says Cat 5. Okay. All right, a lamp. Lamp. There's a lamp that I didn't loot. Hammer, table wine. Oh, I should probably get the table wine. Oh! It's an oil lamp.
An ordinary lamp. Not a trace of magic on it.
Oh. It's an ordinary lamp. Do I need that? It's an ordinary lamp. Is that the lamp I need, or is there another one? I mean, maybe if there's a djinn inside the circus who is looking for a lamp, that might be useful. I'm not seeing another lamp, so I guess I'll take that one. Okay, I've got a lamp.
Gods, I was sure we were about to be evicted.
I don't think that.
Can I come on patrol with you later?
Not a chance. Mother will kill me.
Let the kid come. He wants to teach them refugees a lesson.
Dad says there's already too many refugees, and the city can't hold any more. We've got to keep them out.
Oh dear.
Any of the refugees give you hassle, come to us. We know how to handle them.
Always ready. A Baldurian. Good. Lots of unfamiliar faces in the city these days.
Oh, these guys are tough. DB says, remember when you beat the clown, Astarion, for the stage? I promise you it's worth it.
When's it gonna stop?
I don't remember that. Beat the clown, Astarion, for the stage?
Did you see that bloody ghoul at the entrance? Sniffing us of all things. What kind of circus is this?
Meet the clown? Well, we've got a trapeze master.
Enjoying the show? Then you're going to love Dribbles. He's about to perform on stage.
Yay, Dribbles. Cool. Where's he?
The ringmaster hired another bard. Ho, ho, ho. Viola is gonna be pissed.
Can't wait to meet her.
No.
How about yes?
No. Off limits. Leave. Now.
Right, well, I'll just go around behind the stage, I guess.
Bugger off.
Oh, fine. Hey! That's okay. Ooh. Disguise kits. Man, I love all of the set design in this game. Worthless treasure crates. Hey, it's a genie. Oh, cool. A cubby.
Approach! Ugly one.
Hey! We can pass a bard check to say incredible. I know a good set of pipes when I hear them, and you have them.
Yes! Behold! A Kabi's Wheel of Wonders. Spin! To win prizes beyond your tiny imagination and make your miserable life more bearable.
Wow, this guy's a charmer. What kind of things can I win?
Akabi has traveled across the plains, burning and conquering all. Win the spoils of such conquest. Or, if luck smiles upon you, win the grand prize, the jackpot.
What's the jackpot?
No more questions. Spin or don't.
Oh, come on. Do I have anything that increases my luck? Cat 5 says Oxhorn switch to Astarion and pickpocket the ring he has. You want me to pickpocket a genie?
Close.
I mean, okay.
Watch your back.
Come, mortals, and try your luck.
Let's have a rummage.
Jin Ring. Mage Hand Conjuration Cantrap. I mean, it's not that good. I've already got that cantrap.
Found only in the most exotic
Hold on a second.
of planes. Will the Wheel of Wonders dub you worthy? Come, see. Come, mortals, and try your luck. Win prizes found only in the most exotic of planes.
Sorry about that, hold on. Pavel says easiest way to win the jackpot is to pickpocket the ring from the Djinn. But be sure to use wheel with your strongest character. Oh, I don't have any strong characters with me. Alright,
Let's come, mortals, and try your luck.
Who's my strongest character? Strength 8. Strength 15. Strength 8. Strength 8. So, Shadowheart.
My faith will guide me.
Approach! Ugly one!
She's ugly too?
Behold! A Kabi's Wheel of Wonders. Spin! To win prizes beyond your tiny imagination and make your miserable life more bearable.
I'd like to spin the wheel.
Let us see if you have luck's favor.
Oh, hey!
Possible.
Yay!
You thief! You cheated!
So the ring. Okay. Oh, I see the hand. He was using the invisible hand to rig the wheel. We can say, how does it feel, sucker?
You dare! Enjoy the jackpot, muley curt!
Blasted Ginny.
What?
I am not going to become a meal for whatever those things are.
What? Where am I? I'm in a jungle? Oh no! Oh dear God, what happened? What? Why did you guys have me do that? I'm stuck in a jungle. Oh, I'm not even on my stealth character. Oh, that's the portal out. Oh, for Pete's sake. A Schultz? Oh. This is balls. Just pure balls. Okay. Invisibility potion. Do I even have any on her? Ocean dye, animal speaking, accuracy, arrow lightning, fire resistance, accuracy, rune power, arrow of ice, alchemist's fire, corrosive vial, revified, necrotic resistance. Can I transfer? Kaban's gift. What does invisibility potion even look like? Acid vial, featherfall, basic poison. Vaulting, diminution, blue dye, carafe of water, accuracy, necrotic. I have to go through every freaking potion. Animal speaking, fire resistance, dark vision, ocean dye, wizard bane, astral touched tadpole, bloodlust, lightning resistance, peerless. Poison. See invisibility. Angelic slumber. Green dye. Where is it? Colossus. Giant strength. Bark skin. Orcish fury. Passed it. I passed it. The white vial. Are you done? Did she hang up? Yeah. Okay. Bye-bye. The white vial. Necrotic resistance. What do you mean the white vial? Next to animal potion and the key ring. Oh. Potion of sleep. Potion of invisibility. It looks like a necklace. It doesn't look like a potion. Can I? Yes, I can.
Best step softly. Got to press on.
Crap, it's a dead end. Crap, it's a dead end. Doggone it! Oh well. Oh, I can't pick this.
Let's get this thing open.
20 out of 20? I can't pick this. Take the whole chest, says the chat. Not enough.
Every sail, Papa sets it.
Circus of the Last Days. Okay.
Papa says
Oh,
good things.
I got out. Iron Fence. Where does that go? Ooh, graveyard. All right. Well, I need to find a way back up to my party. There they are. I come back at the outhouses.
Get your shinies and treatos.
Ah! How did the despicable cheetah enjoy her vacation?
I had a lot of fun, actually. Thanks.
Akabi is delighted you enjoyed it, repugnant mortal. Begone! Akabi is sick of you.
Okay, well, we'll unlock that chest later, I guess.
Stop me here. Should mind my step.
This city of stone and steel is an endless scream in nature's womb. I have felt no peace here. Until now, your eyes, Stira. There is pain, endless and deep, but also devotion, blazing like the sun. You're in love. Are you not?
I do love someone close to me, actually.
You are wise to admit it. When it comes to love, vulnerability is armor, truth a sword, and trust a shield. I pray you wield all three, Stira. Bring the one you love. I will look into your hearts and see if your love is eternal.
Oh.
Or doomed eternally.
Now that's interesting. Why are the rest? Oh. How do I connect them again? I forgot. There we go.
A long way to go still.
All right, what now?
You return, Stira. Shall I look into your heart, you and your beloved both, and see if your love will stand the test of time?
I guess. Why do you keep calling me Stira?
Forgive me. I had not realized. My beloved, before she died, was a woman of great strength and fortitude. I called her Stira in our quiet moments. You remind me of her.
What do you say, Shadowheart? You want to try this?
It can't hurt, I suppose. Unless you embarrass me. Then you might find yourself hurting in a whole manner of ways.
Oh, spicy.
Close your eyes, little ones. Be still as stone to earth.
All right, eyes closed.
And remember to breathe.
Oh. Okay.
I see you. I see the bond between you. So tender. So fragile. But do you see it for yourselves? Shadowheart. An endless storm surges behind sharp eyes. Listen. Think. From where does Shadowheart draw comfort on a cold, dark
Oh,
night?
great! It's a quiz. It's a freaking quiz. I knew it. I'm gonna get this so wrong. Good company and even better vintage. The knowledge that she can change just as sure as night will give way to day. The night itself. Judging others. A blanket. A blanket would. Okay, I'm guessing number 2. It's clearly 4, says Clell. Judging others? Yeah, clearly 4. Frog and Turtle Gaming says, Ribbit. Hope you're having a wonderful night, Ox. Love your lore videos on Fallout. Thank you, Frog and Turtle Gaming. Ustio Mercenary Vargas on Twitch says, Ox, the weapon inside that chest is good with Karlach or Lae'zel. Awesome. Thank you. I'll give it to them. It's number 1, says chat. Really? All right. Good company and even better vintage.
Well put. Though I'll forgive a middling wine so long as the company makes up the difference.
Hear how your bond thrums with pleasure. Strong, vital, pulsing with affection.
I mean, you could use different words.
The heart craves comfort, but needs respect. How does one earn the dark-haired maiden's respect?
Do you not see her? She's not a dark-haired maiden anymore. Being discreet, showing shrewd judgment, being kind to animals, or farting on a cellulite. Oh no! I can't do that anymore. I mean, that probably would have been the right answer had we come here earlier, but no, I can't choose farting on a cellulite. Okay, being discreet or showing shrewd judgment. I'm guessing showing shrewd judgment. Let's see what the chat says. 4 for sure, says Varenzor. It's 2, says Clell Biggs. 4, you can't resist, says Sadaway. If I can quick save. There, we're saving. All right, I got to find out what she says if I choose farting on a cellulite.
I would never.
She disapproves. Well, that's all she says. I would never. Oh, come on, that's lame.
There's hollowness between you. Something.
I got to load my quick save because that was just a joke.
We must dig deeper.
That was just a joke. I think it's number 2. That's what I'm gonna choose. I would never, she says.
The heart craves comfort, but needs respect.
All right, showing shrewd judgment.
Not completely off the mark, but there's easier paths into my good graces.
Okay, so that was right, but not right.
There is hollowness between you, something brittle and strained. We must dig deeper, grasp the pain hiding within. Shame sits in the soul of all. To tame it, we must name it. Shadowheart, what is her deepest shame?
Do I really want to say this? She doesn't know who she is or where she belongs. She can't swim. Her hair. Failing her goddess when it counted the most. Does she really? Is she really ashamed by that? I don't know if it is that. 2, says Cat5. Really, it's swimming? Her greatest shame is that she can't swim? I mean, I know that she can't swim, but that's her greatest shame? Oh, really? Cat5. Okay. Her greatest shame is that she can't swim, apparently.
I didn't think a little game would sting so much when I agreed to this. But you're right.
Okay, that was it. So let's not push her in, because she can't swim.
You didn't do abysmally, I suppose. That's worth something.
Wow. Wow. That's it?
Your bond is false, and I know why. Because your heart belongs to another. Close your eyes, and she will show herself to you.
It's gonna be Karlach. It's gonna be Karlach. No. Ooh, what? Whoa.
So, you're the lick-spittle who crushed the Bone Lord's throne. Oh, have you come begging, sniffing for our stones? Gortash won't like that. A throat his black hand can't choke the spit from. Oh, your bond will not save you. He will wrap its cord around your neck and make you swing from it. When you find the lordling, tell him Orin is watching.
Well, well, I didn't expect that.
So Orin is a shapeshifter. How long has she been watching?
That was Orin all the time. Okay. Well, Shadowheart was inspired by that. Does she say that do I fail it no matter what I choose? I guess I fail it no matter what I choose. Chat is telling me to pickpocket my money back from the Genie. All right. Ooh.
Caught in the act. Your touch isn't as light as you'd hoped.
Neither seen nor heard.
Caught with your hand in a pocket. Embarrassing. And possibly dangerous.
Let's keep to the shadows.
Caught with your hand in a pocket. Embarrassing. And possibly dangerous.
How often can I try this?
Very, very quiet.
Crime can pay, but not when you can't pick a pocket correctly.
Well, this is embarrassing. How come I'm failing? I'm using Astarion. Target 18. Why am I failing at targeting an 18?
Crime can pay, but not when you can't pick a pocket correctly.
All right. Well, I'm glad I did a quick save. Ox, you'll be upsetting people in the carnival, yeah. All right. I'll get my gold back another way. In time. Besides, I was carrying too much of it, and I never found anything to spend it on, so... My bags are lighter.
I have a lot on my mind. Well, in it.
Well, there's Viola.
You will never be half the bard Miss Silvertongue is. Do you hear me?
Another bard? Did Lucretius hire you? Stay out of my way, talentless half-wit.
Oh, come on, let's do a bard off. Yeah, take that. Performance failed. I'm more bard than you could ever be. Think you're a bard? Listen to this. I'm gonna bard you out of town.
What path lies before me?
All right. I shall stop fussing.
Whoa, sorry. Stony and Bony.
Darling, we have a customer. Is your camp drab? Dreary? Then you have come to the right place. Browse our bespoke stony and bony creations. Or commission a statue in your likeness. It is our most sought-after service.
Stony and Bony, which are you?
Bony, at your service. That there is my darling wife, Stony. Is she not magnificent?
Is she not magnificent? Bony. Yes, she is quite magnificent.
To think she chose me. Why, I wake up every morning with a smile on my face. Now, what can I do for you?
Hey, they seem happy. They're in love. Hey, I got no judgment here. Let's see what you got.
Oh, you shall be thrilled and delighted. I know it.
All right, he's got gold and scrolls and gems. All right.
Nothing caught your eye? I shan't tell my wife. She'd be most upset.
But there was an option to buy something for the camp.
Ah, the adventurer returns.
I'd like a statue for my camp.
Dad, my wife shall be delighted. Customs are her favorite, particularly when their facial structure is as unique as yours.
5,000? I want a statue of me naked. Okay, maybe later. 5,000 for a statue of myself. Yeah, no thanks.
That drow's nose was as crooked as you carved, my darling. He was simply in denial.
Rumble and crack. Delightful.
Oh, darling, don't forget that Dragonborn's order. It's due shortly.
This is a different one.
Oh, Mr. Hag. Miss her stink.
Right. All right, what's this? Popper.
Oh,
large one. I never seen before one. Hungry? Want a treato? I has lots of treatos and magics and junks I finds. Don't worry. I only takes junks from dead people. I is nice.
You're a nice grave robber, yes. How often do you loot corpses?
Oh, lots of times. The beasts ate a kiddo the other day, and I got some good stuffs. I mean, Circus is safe. Do not worry.
Yes. Yes, Circus is safe. Let me see what you got.
Yes! I has lots of stuffs. Just for you.
Corpse rose. All right. Alchemical ingredients. Okay. Bone shard? Really? Elixir of universal resistance? The hairs on your arms stand on end each time you touch this remnant of a once god. That's a bone shard, right? That's all that is. Zorn scales, alchemical ingredients, dark displacement gloves. Nothing terribly interesting.
Bye-bye now. Come back to Papa soon.
Who's this? Oh, that's the same guy.
Mostly bloodstained.
All right, well, what's over here?
Oh, for a skeleton key.
This sounds interesting. Light on my feet.
It's a graveyard. Someone left biscuits out on this gravestone. I'm not going to steal them. Probably meant a lot to that person. Got a tiny little crypt. Someone has been digging up graves. Or that's a grave that has just recently been dug.
B. Gardenson gave her life protecting fellow refugees. May the one who endures shelter her. Alvin Muffle Fieldwick gave his fortune to the poor, died in the arms of friends. He will be missed. Millie Runbarrel, killed by the cult of the Absolute. May our martyred father shelter her. Unknown child and her dog, who stood watch over her grave. May they be reunited in Ilmater's grace.
Oh, that's so sad.
Brilgor fell to anger and rage, taking Father Lorgan with him. May Ilmater forgive him.
So he's a murderer. What's in the dirt mound? Brilgor. It's the body of Brilgor. Okay, what do I do here? I could speak to the dead, I guess. Levartation says, Ox, weren't you planning on selling a naked statue? Was I planning on selling a naked statue? I don't know.
The corpse regards you lifelessly.
How did you die?
Pierced. Once.
paralyzed.
Were you alone when you died?
Father Lorgan, helping me.
Why was he helping you?
Fists, after me, needed to hide.
Where did you die?
Tunnels beneath temple, hidden from sight.
How do I find these tunnels?
Concealed buttons. Lorgan opened for me.
The spell's power wanes. You can ask no more questions.
But I got some quest updates there. I can't move him back. Too heavy, but I threw him down.
No time to dally.
Can't pick up, too heavy. I can't rebury him.
Can't give up now.
Yes, you can put him back, says Cat 5, but I can't pick him up. Can't pick up, too heavy. Pick him up with Shadowheart. I tried that. Can't pick up, too heavy. I would need Karlach.
Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times. Need to find a way forward.
Mikkel Hornkiss gave all to the lepers, fell to the malady himself. He is a beacon to us all. Dominic Sonny lost himself to addiction, but found peace in Ilmater.
Drop the chest, says Cat 5.
Wits
Oh, yeah.
and blades, always sharp.
Yeah, you're right.
What now? Hardly a challenge.
Hey, overkill.
What to do?
Ooh, Nyrulna. A 4 to 16 damage trident. Zephyr connections. This weapon will return to your hand when thrown. You cannot be forced to drop the trident. When thrown, the weapon creates an explosion that deals 3 to 12 thunder damage. In a 20-foot blast centered on the target. Oh my god, that's amazing. Veil of the Wind, you gain a 10-foot bonus to movement speed and jump distance. Equipping this weapon gives you immunity to falling damage. Holy cow, this is OP! Nyrula's glowing. This object shines with a glowing light in a radius of 20 feet. That's awesome. Well, I guess I'll give it to Karlach when I get back to her.
Never wanted the easy path.
Narlo Essie. Grief and illness laid ruin, yet her heart held only compassion. The broken god be with her.
So many of these are sad.
Geshan Kirkaros built the open-hand temple, gave all in his name. We honor their life and legacy.
But so many of them are very nice and sweet, too. Ooh, hey. What a view. This is what I've been waiting for, but we're still not in the town itself yet. What's down there? A door, but it's red. This is where I'm supposed to go. Solve the open hand temple murders. Okay. So I've got a quest that takes me there. I want to finish exploring the Circle and exploring Rivington before I go here and work on the murders. We now have a back door to the place, so we'll explore that later. I think I'm probably going to need a longer stream to be able to do everything in there. That's probably where the father is who opened the buttons for our dead guy there.
Oh, that's it. Make love to the earth, skellies.
Every sailor, Papa says. Papa sells good things.
You call that a pose?
Yo!
Again.
Yeah, it's a bunch of walking hands. Oh, what is going on here? We've got Lucretius, bringer of the night, and then Jacob, Boris, and Lucille.
Resurrect someone who can. Ah, Lucille. It's pose, grapevine, then pivot step. Jacob, you have the grace of my great-grandmother's missing leg. Ah, and Boris, put some sensuality into those lovely hip bones. I know you have it in you. Step it up.
Is this a circus act?
We are decades from that. I hope they could open for dribbles. Not that my star needs the support, but at this rate, who knows? Call me Lucretius, ringmaster, necromancer, bringer of the night. Oh, and wine lover extraordinaire. Normally, I'd invite you into my tent for a lovely vintage. But these graceless skellies need my full attention. Enjoy my circus, darling.
Will do. Is that it?
Jacob, you mess up that pivot one more time, and I will put you back in the ground. Not now, darling.
Sorry, Lucretius. Sorry. Lucille?
The skeleton looks beyond you, frozen, awaiting command from its mistress. Little remains of the person this skeleton once was, only polished bone and brittle teeth. Little remains of the person this skeleton.
Can I talk to these? That's Scratchy. And that's Itchy. Itchy and Scratchy. It's the Itchy and Scratchy show, guys. Circus poster. The True and Impossible Adventures of Tenebrux Moreau, Volume 2. Yeah, that's what I was waiting for. And thus, in the light of the Fey Wild's ne'er-setting sun, we passed into the land of the Eldrin. My astute resolution to sail around their forests was betrayed. It seems to me that the river itself conspired to change course, bringing the new bride into the shadow of the trees that I might see those dancing figures up close. The form of the Eldrin, with which I am now intimately familiar, is that of elves as seen in a fever dream. Slender as wands and with hair of every changeable hue, their moods mirror that fey wilderness from which they spring. One moment gentle as a still pond, the next inexorable and deadly as a falling mountain. The latter I experienced only after spending many agreeable hours, or perhaps seasons, among them. A halfling woman, employed among my crew as a smith, dared to raise her voice in song above that of our hosts. The depth of the insult became clear as the forest fell into silence, and it was only quick thinking on my part that delivered a compromise. When we left, it was without our smith, and the only sound was the solitary ring of her hammer as she endeavored to forge a blade that would sing for the Eladrin more sweetly than she. It has been some centuries since. I hope she has succeeded by now. Well, there's the full tale. An opulent chest, but she's kind of standing right there, so... Yeah, I don't think I'm going to be looting that right now. Right, well, I think I need to do a hard save here and call it a day, everybody. I'm having a great time in this circus. There's much more that I want to explore here, but my kids are coming home. I need to get dinner on the stove to feed them, so it's time for me to head on out. Thanks for watching, everybody. Be sure to watch my lore video for Fallout that I published this morning. If you're on Kick, be sure to follow me so I can get over the affiliate hurdle. Thanks to everybody watching everywhere on Facebook, Twitch, Kick, and YouTube. Thank you so much to the Super Chats on YouTube. They keep me broadcasting. I appreciate it. And I'll see you tomorrow, Thursday, at 7 o'clock p.m. Actually, no. At between 8 and 9 o'clock p.m. For Scotch and Smoke Rings, my weekly show. We'll have an hour-long Q&A and dive into something spooky. That's the plan for tomorrow. Thanks for joining me, everybody, and I'll see you soon with more lore videos and more live streams. Bye-bye now.